What up, 2K fans? It's your boy Shake. So much feedback has come out since the release of the demo from both the community and the dev team. The majority of it is the dev team trying to explain and clarify how 2K20 is going to be played. This is the very first time I've seen so many responses from the devs and the community giving so much feedback to kind of change things before the game ever drops. In some ways I can say it's a good thing, in some ways it's kind of a bad thing. On the day of the demo, Mike Wang says he's looking forward to hearing everyone's feedback to help us put the finishing touches on NBA 2K20. Happy demo day. Those finishing touches he's talking about may have turned into entire reworks and retooling and complete changes to the game 2 weeks before launch. And before we get any further, I want to touch on the Australian servers. Apparently they were down the entire time and they couldn't even download the demo. So if 2K's listening, I hope those Aussie servers are back up and running, because they're a big part of the community too, and you don't want to have anybody left out. So Zach Timmerman, one of the first devs to kind of clarify a few things, says, in the full version of the game, you can upgrade any of your skill attributes to the cap you set them at, regardless of what your overall rating is, from overall 60 to 95. If you want to be a one-dimensional three-point specialist right off the bat, then max it out first. That's your choice. I'm going to repeat this again. He says you can upgrade any of your skill attributes to the cap that you set them at. Does this mean that you can kind of go back and change things if you want? He says if you want to be a one-dimensional three-point specialist right off the bat, you can. So we can set our own caps? That's definitely not in the demo, and certainly wasn't in the demo that I played at Community Day. If this is true, this might be what they're talking about when they say they're going to allow us to make the archetypes that we want to make. Mike Wang responding to the community, he says, been seeing some comments about this. Do you want the shot meter bigger? And out of nearly 86,000 votes, the community responded with an overwhelming yes. You guys really want that shot meter to be all up in your face. Personally, I could care less about the shot meter size. I was a little worried about the positioning, because I think the shot meter is like almost directly above your player as you're shooting the ball. But as my buddy D-Man once said, we gonna ball regardless. Expect me to use that quote quite a few times now. Mike Wang says you can change your badges up every time you earn a badge upgrade in a given category. Once you've maxed your badge points, you can change them up freely whenever you want. So this basically means that every time you earn a badge upgrade, you can basically alter and change your badges. Once you've maxed out all of your badge points, you can just freely go in there and switch your badges around, change things up. If you're on the park and you just want to break people's ankles up, you can choose all dribble badges. But let's say you're playing Pro-Am and you want to be more of a team player. You can then switch to floor general and get some passing badges that'll basically help your teammates out. Then my old friend Dazar chimes in. Please remember that turbo is only supposed to be used as a burst. When you hold it, you kill your stamina, which hurts your acceleration and top speed. You cannot use it like you did last year. So a lot of you guys that are addicted to holding sprint, this is an entirely new learning curve that you have to adapt to. And then we get a tweet from NBA 2K themselves. They say that your overall rating will be dynamic if you're between a 95 and 99. Shout out to poor boy Sin for putting this information out there first. What an interesting twist. So let me get this straight. When you get to 95 overall and above, your overall can fluctuate based on losses or wins. I'm kind of worried about this because if you guys remember when we played JRC in 2K19, it took more wins for you to elevate your rep than it took for you to lose your rep. And then it makes me think about the guys on the park. Because if guys couldn't get games before because they had high overalls and no one wanted to play them, imagine guys trying to hold on to their 98 overall and nobody wants to play them because they don't want to take a loss and get dropped back themselves. You definitely gonna see a lot of raging for people playing with bad teammates, and no one's gonna want to play with some low overalls because it's gonna hurt their rep progression. They might fall back from a 97 to a 96. This is very interesting. I'm not exactly sure how 2K is gonna balance this. This seems like a whole lot of drama just waiting to happen. So a quick question to Mike from Caleb Marsh. He says, yo, did I just hear that if you are between a 95 and 99 and lose too many games, your overall will drop? To clarify, Mike says once you hit 95, you'll never drop below it, but your rating will fluctuate between 95 and 99 based on how well you play, win percentage, and stats. So it looks like the objective this year is to maintain 99, not just hit 99. I wonder if you can use My Career to patch up any rating drops. Like if you're at 99 and you lose a few games on the park or the Pro-Am, can you just go to My Career, destroy the computer for a couple games, get your 99 back? Because if that's the case, I guess it wouldn't be too much to worry about. The following morning, Mike gives us an update. He says, thanks for the feedback. I increased the shot meter size so it's closer to 19. Stamina and movement speeds will get buffed as well. There was a lot of people complaining about stamina, especially in the demo, because your guy gets tired so fast and you're supposed to be like a 99 overall, and you find yourself as the only one on your team with the Gatorade symbol, and no one on the Warriors has it, and they've been doing all the damn scoring. They're also buffing movement speeds. I guess that might be for the small forwards or something like that, because a lot of people have been complaining that small forwards are too slow. I just thought that quick first step would make up for all that stuff. Anyways, guys, that's it for now. We've got a lot more news to cover. Look for maybe 2 or more news videos on the way. As always, help me out in the comment section. Let me know if this feedback made some sense to you. Smack that like button to show your support. After you subscribe, make sure you turn on notifications to keep yourself updated, and I'll see you in the next one. So now we've got the basic Sham God. Simply tap the right stick up to the corner towards your ball hand, and then immediately flick the right stick left or right towards your non-ball hand. So for example, if the ball is in your right hand, you're gonna tap the right stick up to the right corner, and then immediately tap the right stick to the left. It's in one quick motion, right stick up corner right, then left.